say guard, pass, and sweep. So the top person's trying to pass the guard. Side control, mount, north, south, take the back. Once you get the position, it's over. You're not going for submissions. The bottom person, sweep or submit or take the back. If we can do those things, it's over. You reset. So we keep you in the position a lot longer, right? It changes how your roll goes. You spend a lot of time. You might even notice like, oh, my legs get really tired because you're like holding the guard the whole round. Or your grip's getting really tired. Whatever it is, you're concentrating on one thing. But the other thing that I want to like just drive home, because I was watching Christian and he was going with Noah, and I know that you want submission, like that's what we all want. But when you go for, and I'm perfectly okay with you getting a submission from the guard, like of course that would be great. But when I tell you to go to the back, let's say, and you go to the back, you get your hooks, and now you're feeling like, and I say, hey, that's it, reset. And you're like, I didn't get my prize. You're going for the rear naked, but you feel like, man, this is kind of a dumb drill because I'm learning how to get the back. Yeah, big deal. I'm not getting my practice on my finishing. And it's not about the finish per se, but what it does is it's teaching you what? To solidify control. But I want to think, all this makes sense, right? You follow? But now think about the other guy. If Noah gets his back taken by Christian, and then if the fight keeps going, what does Noah really think about? What is he thinking about once Christian's on his back? He's thinking about defense for a choke, right? And let's say he survives the round, right? And he makes it without getting choked. The feeling he gets is like really good. Like he's like, the guy didn't tap me out. Like I survived. And that, I'm telling you, that good feeling is negative, it's bad. Here's why. If I say you lose when he gets your back, what are you gonna do next time? You're not gonna let him have your back. If he's starting to get your back and every time you roll, you're like, yeah, but my defense was good. Because coach said defense is important, which it is. But if you're always thinking about defense, you're just thinking about he didn't tap me. Schools are going on worldwide right now, and there's students going home, driving their cars going, I did pretty good today, he didn't get me. And I'm not trying to say that that's not good, but there's a lot of growth that happens. You feel like I stifle your growth when I say you can't do the choke. Do you understand there's a feeling like that? You follow? There's a feeling like I stifled your growth. I'm not. I'm actually teaching you position, right? And then what are we teaching him? Every time it's over, imagine you take his back 8 times in 5 minutes. He's gonna be like, damn it, I'm not letting you get the next one. Because every time he's like, I lose when this happens. You understand? When he thinks that way, he's gonna start figuring out how to stop you from taking his back. Instead of spending multiple seconds, minutes doing this. So instead of him getting good at defending the back, he's learning, the choke, he's learning how to defend the back attack. So it never even comes into play. Stopping the problem first, which is really, really important. As I watch you guys roll, I see too much where we let stuff get bad. In other words, you're defending checkmate, but we really should hold a army in position where we never allow them to invade us in the first place. Because when we have a strong defense there, we don't need a goalie in soccer. If you just never let your opponent get the ball, you understand? I want that kind of mentality. And we needed that at tournaments, for tournament reasons. But it's also good for real world self-defense reasons. If you're always getting your back taken, but you're like, I got great defense, there's a problem there and we have to solve it. And the one way you do it is by these situational drills where we say, hey, he got your back, you lost. But I didn't get submitted. No, you lost. Don't let him do that. If he mounts you, you lost. If he passes your guard, you lost. If he takes you down, you lost. Okay? Instead of the mentality of, oh, he took me down, but I got my guard. I'm okay. That feeling you get, it doesn't burn like when you lose. And the burning feeling of losing is what's going to teach you to not give up a takedown. That's why wrestlers fight takedowns so hard, because it's 2 points and they can lose a wrestling match on a takedown. In jiu-jitsu, they kind of go, it's cool, I'll get my guillotine on the way down. You understand? So it doesn't burn the same. But if you guys want to have the takedown ability of all the superstars you guys watch in the UFC or in the wrestling tournament, or even in a ADCC, like the guys with the best takedowns, if you want to have what they have, you gotta have that burn when you lose. Even a takedown, even a guard pass, even a back take, even a mount. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Let's get a little more training in. Ready? 1, 2, 3.